Rashida. And your silent protests, they make no sense. I guess that's why you call them silent. YouTube doesn't care. If you're not going to say something, there's no sense putting them up. And if they haven't done anything by now, they're not going to. Or at least let them take it and work on it. But again, typical woman, no patience. And then if you're got people threatening you, why don't you show some of it? Because you don't show any of it. You just say that you do. And want people to take your word for it. Well, you still got to show something. And if you're not going to show anything, don't take it and show it, or do it, or even talk about it. And you've been calling your police department, the FBI, the CIA, Moscow. You know, you can call them all, you keep calling them, but you call them so many times, they're just going to say that you're a lunatic. So, and the biggest thing is you cannot handle this, and you've been doing this for 10 years, and you haven't taken and figured out how to take care of the death threats and the criticism. And I think it's more the criticism, come to think of it. You can't handle criticism. People get criticized all the time, let me tell you. And if you're not going to be able to handle the criticism, then you need to get off of YouTube. I don't know why you want to keep doing it. Because you've been doing this, according to you and the stuff that I've seen, clear back for around 10 years. And you screamed and shouted a couple of times about people stealing stuff from you. I don't think anybody's stealing shit from you. The only thing that you're doing is when people are talking about stuff, you're going, well, she stole from me. That's my idea. No, you've been taking stuff from other people. That's all you've been doing. There's nothing original about what you've been talking about. There's no proof that you could take it and do any of that. It's like your books. You've self-published them. A real publisher won't even touch them. And if a publisher won't touch them, there's something wrong with the books. Because they will scrutinize them, and if there's stuff that you keep saying in there that other people have done, they're not going to even consider publishing it. They want originality, and you're not original. You take a word, darkism, and you just put over it on colorism. It's the same thing. It's always been the same thing. And again, us white people, most of us don't care. And I'm not going to sit here and say that there's not racism and stuff like that, because that would just be dumb on my part to even assume that. Sure, there is. But for the vast majority of us, we don't care at all. So, I don't know. If you're going to keep going like this, you're going to start losing followers. You need to move on and start doing something else. That's the long and the short of this. If you can't handle people threatening you and threatening your life, and nothing's happened, and all you're doing is, And again, YouTube is not going to take any care if it's outside of YouTube on top of it. So you really need to think about how to deal with situations. And I think that's another one of your problems. You don't know how to deal with stuff. Maybe you should go get a psychiatrist and sit down and have a little chat with them. Anyway, this is L8N. I'm out.